I just also had no game on Tinder.
Really?
I got no Tinder game.
Dude, I went on Tinder, I went on Hinge, I went on Bumble, and 0 matches. I swear to God.
Yeah, no,
like,
0.
Literally none. Welcome back to the Lunchbox, people. We have 2 very special guests. We got Edward, Eddie. I've never called you Edward.
Well, I'll take
and Gabe.
Yo.
I don't know if I know your last names. Do I?
It's not Vialta. Vialta's like
Vialta?
Yeah, Vialta is like my mother's maiden.
His stage name.
It's my stage name. But like I'm changing it to Vialta.
He's a performer.
Vialta.
Yeah.
What's your? Do you not want to say your original name?
Funes.
Yeah. Why do you want to change it? Is there like some trauma with that, or?
I mean, not trauma. It's just like I love my father, but he definitely did some grimy shit towards my mom, and
okay.
Again, I still love my dad, but just. I don't know. I feel like I never really liked Funes. I never really resonated with that last name.
Yeah.
And Vialta just sounds fucking cool as fuck.
Vialta is pretty sick.
So
I think it's cool.
And then on top of that, like it's appreciating my mom's background. So I was like, yeah, I'm cool.
What's your mom's background and what's your dad's background?
Well, technically, I believe I'm like a quarter Italian and 3/4 Salvadorian, and so Vialta kind of is the closest thing that sounds Italian, but it has nothing to do with.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it sounds like
super Spanish and
yeah,
it's like kind of a bit of both. Like I don't know. I kind of get the vibe like Funes, like straight up. I don't even know what it sounds like, but apparently it's Salvadorian.
I'm a bad friend. I didn't even know your last name.
It's all good. It's all good.
What's your last name, Gabe?
Axar.
Huh?
Axar. Yeah.
So you got like the Spanish Italian badass last name, and you got like sounds like a Viking last name.
Yeah, it's like mad. Like it's like I don't want to fight that dude.
Right? Yeah. Dude, if someone said like you're fighting Gabe Axar, I'd be like,
Gabriel. Like
it's
Gabriel Axar.
Yeah. That's like Thor. You know, Asgard. That's where he's from.
Asgard. Yeah. That's a Christian name for sure.
Gabriel. Yeah.
Gabriel Axar.
Angel.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like angelic for sure.
Yeah.
But
I do want to change my last name too, but we'll see. Yeah.
Nah,
you want to change it?
Maybe. I've grown to liking it, but yeah.
But like, what are you gonna change it to? To like a stage name?
No, Asgard.
Asgard.
That's sick.
You know, actually, in my contacts, he's Asgar.
Asgar?
Yeah.
Like ASS Gar?
Yeah.
He is Edward Fufunez.
Fufunez.
Because Fufu is like a hood street.
Oh yeah,
term
yeah.
for
like fake. Like, oh, that shit says fufu.
What ethnicity are you?
Guess.
I can't guess that.
He's like, he's like, I'm white. I'm not allowed to guess.
He can guess that. I'm not allowed to guess these things.
Go ahead, guess.
Okay.
Guess.
Well, you said like fufu, so I'm just gonna
be African.
I'm just gonna. Oh, right, that is African. It's the little thing that you see. I'm cultured. Yeah. You pick up the right. Yeah, it's like the cuisine. But yeah, fufu. You're not just one thing, right?
I am. Yeah.
Oh, you're just one.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, that's even harder.
All for one.
You are.
At least I think so. I want to take my.
Well, you're Hispanic, I would guess.
Nah.
No.
Moroccan.
Yeah. I think we've talked about this actually.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's sick though. Morocco.
The land of Casablanca.
Asgard from Morocco.
Edward just got a tattoo. I'm gonna start calling you Edward.
No.
You just got a tattoo yesterday.
Yeah. Call him Ed.
Right. Like, so you came. Where were you?
I was in Long Beach.
No, where were you before? Because you flew back yesterday from New York.
Oh yeah.
You flew to New York for the holidays, and then you came back immediately and got your tattoo.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, he got me on his name. It's an angel.
Oh, it's Gabriel. There you go.
It's a seraphim, but it's an angel. It's not Gabriel.
That's sick. That's Gabriel. I'm pretty sure.
Are you gonna tat your whole body?
I think so. I like the patchwork style. It's called, which is like kind of like sticker style.
Oh yeah,
you know,
I hated that style for so long.
Word.
I really hated that style. I thought it was like, I just thought it was just like, well, I think it's my mom put it in my head. My mom was like, "You're gonna look like a prisoner. Like those are like prison tattoos, like stamped all over you." Like, and then I was like, okay, well, what I wanted to get was like, you know, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's, like how he has like the chest into this and it all blends in, or like Randy Orton or something. I don't know why it's just wrestlers, but I wanted something that like blended in my whole arm, and now I really like the patchwork. Yeah, I think the patchwork is so much cooler than the blended in because it just feels like one tattoo is.
It also looks harder with the beard and the beanie. I feel like you.
Yeah, really I think I would look very alt. Yes. I don't know. I feel like I've changed since I saw you last. I had long hair, right? And then I
Can we
shaved
see
my
the hair? I haven't.
Here. Dude, it's grown a lot, huh?
Okay.
I FaceTimed him when I was like bald. He was like, "No, why'd you do it?" Everybody liked it though. You know,
it's giving Igor vibes.
Igor vibes.
Like you're a Viking.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were like Igor, like the thing that like rings the bell. You know what I'm talking about? Igor, the fucking crazy guy.
I would not say that.
But yeah, no, I don't think it looks bad. I like it.
You also
That-
looking bigger.
a bigger. I'm
Yeah.
I'm not in bulk right now. I'm trying to.
Yeah, you definitely
Very
look
natty
bigger.
guy.
Really?
Yeah. This man like
Just
in
a
the
body
bathroom
count.
just juicing.
Yeah, you think so?
Dude, I never see it. I have bad body dysmorphia for
Or
sure.
maybe because like when I chill with you, we were eating and you had like your coat on, but like
Oh, that's
true. Yeah, like
Well, I was like cutting last time I saw you. I was like 185
Yeah,
when
you-
I saw you.
yeah,
I'm like
you-
198 right now.
yeah, bro, you're
But-
definitely a lot bigger.
Yeah, but that was only like a month ago.
Oh,
But
like again, we
I
were
haven't-
eating and like you had your jacket
That's
on
true.
and shit, so I probably didn't really realize compared
Yeah.
to like when
Also,
I saw
the
you
holidays
before
I
that.
got bigger. I don't know if it's fat or actual muscle. I can't tell, but I don't
Get
know.
a body scan.
I'm trying to do it clean this time because I've bulked so many times and I just cannot grow a chest. Like you could see it in my back from my front. You know, you could see it from what's the lyric?
Oh, you can see it from the front. Yeah,
Yeah, you could see it from the front or whatever. So
Yeah.
you could see my back from the front. You could even see my ass. My ass is huge.
Nice.
I mean, the whole back side of me is pretty nuts, but like the front side of me, I look like an adolescent.
No,
boy.
it's good.
Like I'm just.
It's gonna
I don't
get
know.
there. Also,
Yeah.
like it depends on how many times you're training in a week. I
That's
guess.
true. I'm
Yeah.
trying to go like, trying to go minimum 4.
Like okay, but like, with your chest.
Oh, I go almost every day's chest day now.
Oh, that's probably why you're not seeing it. You also gotta give it time to like
It's
rest.
just
Yeah,
deteriorating.
that's true. Well,
Yeah.
I'm doing like 1 leg day a week. I'm doing 1 back and buys, and then I'm doing 2 to 3 chest days.
Okay, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think from what I learned, I mean, again, I'm clearly
Right,
not a bodybuilder.
but you guys have both had some awesome weight loss journeys recently.
More this guy.
Should we flash the before and after pictures on the screen?
Oh, man. You want a jump scare? Sure.
But that's crazy. Both of you guys have lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, what's the goal next? Because you guys both look like healthy for sure. I mean,
Finally.
I can see your arms popping out. Your arms are covered right now. So
Oh, this
Yeah.
took a while.
But-
It's still crazy seeing my veins.
yeah.
Before it was just all just flat. The nurses used to like have to squeeze
Really?
OD just to find my
The
vein
nurses
back then.
still have to squeeze mine. Like, I don't know. They still
Yeah.
like the doctors are always like that.
It was crazy though. It was kind of my first time like being that fit. Yeah.
Like, so this is your fittest, like your peak.
Yeah. I have gained like 10 pounds since, but now I'm trying to
Damn.
go back because I was like 240 when I first came to LA.
Well, are you 240? What are you now?
Now I'm like 200, but at my peak
Okay.
I was like 184.
And how much do you? How tall are you?
Like 5'9", 5'9" and a half, 5'10".
Okay.
6 foot,
that's-
10 foot accent.
You're probably stronger than me. Your chest is probably stronger than mine. Mine's
No, my
really
chest is
bad.
weak,
Okay.
but I just have like just
You got arms.
weird genetics.
Okay.
Yeah,
I do too.
He's literally mad strong for no reason, bro.
Yeah, I have like, different type muscle. Like I think it's like called like type 2. I forgot what it's
Or
called.
it's what is it? The sleeper build, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what it's called?
It's not like he has mad strength. Like,
Oh.
like, I'm telling like they're just dudes who like work out and they arm wrestle and they're like equally matched. And he like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
well, arm wrestles also doesn't. It's not strength apparently. It's like how you. Arm wrestling's like a
Positioning?
scam.
Technique, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you have
Scammer.
to, technique. Literally, dude. If you just know how to arm wrestle right, you could probably scam people out of a lot of money. Like,
Yeah.
like you have to like bend your wrist in, or their wrist has to be like. There's something in the wrist and the arm. What is it, Liam? You know something about arm wrestling, right?
You gotta bend their wrist.
Okay, you got to bend their
Yeah.
wrist, and like if their arms out more or something, then it's easier to get down or something. But I don't know everything about it.
but even then, like I remember the first time we used to go to the gym like together in college. I would be like, yo, I was like consistent, and I was like, fuck it, I want a partner. So I told him pull up with me, and we went to the gym, and he squatted, like not squatted. He did the leg press. He did fucking 6 plates, bro. And I was like, bro, because he's like, I want to see how much I could do. I'm like, bro, you're gonna literally have an aneurysm.
I've never done it.
Or
before,
your
too.
legs gonna snap.
Yeah,
The
or
clips of the
where
guys'
it
knees that
fucking
snap
goes
is
like,
crazy.
you know, I was worried about that, but nah, like these man's just got mad strength.
Yeah, I got like 10 leg days under my belt.
Really?
Yeah, but my
Oh, like total?
I have like horse calves though. You can see it.
Like 10 leg days. Like
Yeah, I don't
Total.
have, yeah.
that's nuts.
Let's see if I can-
That's
it's too
wild,
tight.
dude. Dude, calves are hard. Some people just have really. Holy shit, bro! Dude,
Yeah, that
his
boy-
legs are nuts.
No, it's like a fucking rock, bro.
Horse.
Do you think it's because you were? I honestly, I don't
Yeah.
even remember what you look like when you were bigger.
Oh, no, I was
but
a
do you think
big
it's because?
fat blob? Yeah.
So you're like fat.
This is from like 20, almost 30 years of just carrying over 200 pounds.
Damn,
Yeah.
bro. Maybe I should get fat.
And it's also like
I just need those calves, bro. Mine are not there.
yours are good.
Really?
That's pretty much what I was doing.
Damn.
I was rocking like 80-pound weighted vests.
So I could just add weight.
He was like Rock Lee, but
Or you
just
can just
took
do
off the
abs.
fat.
That's
It was also
wild,
like
bro.
lifestyle. It was like a lot of things. Like I would always like take the stairs or like carry heavy things. Like my backpack would be.
I
That's why my
try
shoulders
to.
are pretty built without working out.
Dude, I try to even work calves, but I don't know.
It's definitely genetics too. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, genetics is a huge one. Like my dad was a soccer player, so like I've never really had to train calves. I've always had
Damn.
pretty strong calves.
Yeah, I'm built like a. Honestly, I'm built like a hockey player. I think. I feel like hockey players are just like back and arms, just beefy guys. They're
A
not like
goon?
ripped. Yeah, they're just goons.
Cool.
But that's wild. But you guys are on your self improvement journey.
Yes.
Right. Like
sure.
hard. Are you guys doing the cold plunges? You guys doing the?
No, no.
What do you do? What are you guys doing? You guys cut out porn, right? Or you have?
I've cut out porn.
Yeah.
Same.
Dude, I'm just like I keep going back and forth. It's tough.
Yeah, I mean I've cut out porn, but like sometimes I still like smack my shit to like the memory.
You smack your shit to the memory of porn.
And I'm such a creative person, I could like vividly remember it. Like, oh, man, the smell of that shit.
Smells
Dude,
crazy.
it smells crazy, but I'm big on that actually,
Yeah.
which is odd. I'm
Smell?
a big smell guy.
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
know.
When
I'm
shorty
into
smell
it.
good, I'm like, oof.
Yeah, I'm into all the smells too. It doesn't even have to be good.
Oh, whoa. Oh, you like me, like when someone let out the window, like chill, you letting the stink out. Come on.
That's wild. But no, I think that's one of my weirder things is like I'm into. I think I'm just
Smells.
into weird shit sometimes. I don't know.
It could just be like a biological thing, because like really what you're releasing is hormones. That's what the
Yeah.
smell is. Like it's all the hormones. So like when you're letting out, it's like, no, come back. Like
Right, but I think for me it's like the smell of like somebody I'm in love with, I think is like different. Because if I say I like hooked up with someone, it'd be like if it smelled bad, I'd be like, ooh, get out.
that's true, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
But like if I'm in love with a girl, I'm like, bury me in your armpits and your asshole and your feet, and like any crevice on your body, bury me in all of that. Like melt it into like a jar, and then I will open it and smell it when I'm sad. You know, like I don't know.
That's kind of hot. That's kind of romantic.
I have my first condom in a jar.
You still smell it every morning.
Did you know that?
No, for real, is that
Yeah.
a thing?
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
first condom
My
ever.
first condom ever.
You know why? Why?
It was my
did-
virginity condom. Well, it's because I was a virgin for so long until I was like 21. And I
And
know
you
that's
keep it in a
not like,
jar.
I know other people like lose their virginity later than 21, but I think it was a big deal because all my friends lost it. And like, dude, oh my God, you should lose your virginity. And girls were like on top of me naked begging me, like, please,
What?
can I be the one? And
At
I'm
21?
Like, I'm like, nah. In high school even.
I
Like,
wish.
girls were like naked on me, just like, please, can I be the one? I was like, nope. I've looked down the barrel of one, bro, and just been like, nope. I don't want to do it because I was going to wait till marriage.
Oh,
And
shit.
part of me kind of wishes I did, if I'm being honest. Now, part of me is like, I think that would have been a very special moment.
Yeah.
But also, I've been getting into the whole religion thing again.
Yeah.
Like God, that was like the last time I was. Once I bit the forbidden fruit, bro,
Yeah.
I never went back.
Yeah, you learn the knowledge.
You
and
know?
You can't unlearn it.
Right, but I don't know. I needed it to grow or whatever. But
I mean, it is a part of growth, and I
Yeah.
think is like humans, we always go for the fruit, and then we like learn our lesson. But
Yeah.
it's just like it's part of growth. It's a part of life. Like you do that shit, and then I don't know. You sit there and try to become a better person because of it. You know.
yeah,
Like I remember the amount of times I've like told myself I won't do this, and I did it, and I regret it, and then afterwards, as I like begin to like think back on it, I'm like, oh, okay, all right, well, I bit the apple,
again, yeah.
and now I can't unlearn this. But with this knowledge, I could probably do better and hopefully help someone along the way, like other people, like
Yeah.
people younger than me, let's say like family members, like growing up
Yeah.
still, and then like for example, so in New York, I met up with my cousin. He's like 2 years younger than me, and he kind of has the same mindset. Like he's like turning towards religion and whatnot. And then in the middle of this conversation, I started bringing up like family and all the things I learned, and I realized like he's just a few like steps behind me, like kind of same mindset.
yeah,
definitely in a way better path because like I feel like I went towards like more like dark stuff. I did a lot of other like bad things. But like I could kind of be like the roadmap, like so he can avoid these landmines.
Yeah, like don't do this.
Exactly.
Don't do this much coke. Stop here.
Yeah. It's for real.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But yeah, so there is a benefit from it. It's just that like if you don't learn from it, then at that point,
The problem is some people can't learn from others' mistakes.
yeah. Sometimes
You
I mean
know?
I'm one of those people.
Yeah,
like
me too.
But now I think that because I've like fucking got burned so many times that I'm heeding people's advice. Like if this person who knows better than me, because they have these experiences, if they're telling me don't do this, I should probably listen to them.
Yeah, I agree. I think some people are way too stubborn, like even myself included, where I see someone doing it, I'm like, well, it can't be that bad, right?
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know. But I think once you open that door to something dark, like something bad or even good, once you open that door, it's just always possible again.
Yeah.
And I think that's the scary thing is you could always go back and you have to say no. Like small examples like nicotine or something.
Mm-hmm.
Once you have that first cigarette, you could always go for the second.
Yeah.
Or once you keep doing it, like even if you've quit, you could always go back. It's just always easier for you to go back than somebody who's never opened that door.
Yep.
Or watched porn, masturbated, drank alcohol, like any of those like bad toxic things. I think even like a hookup with a girl. Once you hook up with that girl, it's probably easier for you to
Hook up the second.
hook up
time.
again
Yeah.
and again with that same girl than
Yep.
go find a new one.
Yep.
Or just participate in the hookup culture at all. I think that's something I've come to realize is just don't open that new door,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, there's that quote like it's not even a quote. It's also a saying, I guess, like ignorance is bliss. I mean, that's 100% a fact.
Yeah.
You're definitely gonna be happier not knowing the information that's there.
Yeah.
Because once it's there, you can't unlearn it.
No.
What's a new door you guys have opened recently?
Like a good one?
Like a dark door, or a good one?
I've had some dark doors this past 2 years.
Anyone specifically?
I think when it comes to the certainty like thing, like ignorance is bliss, I think it's very true because I think I talked to you briefly about this is like the OCD thing that I've gone through, whatever. And it's like called retroactive jealousy is the term. Shout out to Zachary Stockhill. He's like my coach on the OCD thing or whatever. But it's pretty much like asking your partner questions about their past sexual history or something and needing to know the for sure answer. And that was my struggle the past year, which is weird, right?
What's wrong with that? I do that.
Well, I do it, but there's a certain, I mean, I don't think it's wrong to a certain extent, but I think it becomes like obsessive,
Yeah.
you know, but it's like, say she says like, say you ask your girlfriend, okay, like how many people have you slept with? She says 5, 6, 10, 20 or whatever. Okay. You got the answer, but you're still not sure. And you're like, I need to know for sure. How do I know for sure? Then your brain just spirals out of control.
Yeah.
Or like, what do these people look like? What are their names?
Yep.
Did it happen like this? Did you do this with them? This. It's just like, it's anything. And that's also something that happened in the same year, like a year ago, was I opened the door to nicotine again for the first time in 10 years. I was like addicted to nicotine in high school.
I didn't even know it was out back
and
then.
I quit it.
Yeah.
And then I think it was maybe 8 years later or something, but I opened the door to nicotine and I've closed it a few times the past year. But once I said like, dude, it's hard. Like I've quit for like 3 months and I quit for 3 months. Then I start again. I'm like, fuck, I'll do like 20 mgs of nicotine in a sitting, like one sitting and just be buzzed like crazy and for like a week. And then I'll quit for like a month. And I'll go back and just I think that's a hard door to close, but that's more of an OCD thing, not an addiction thing for me, I think.
Maybe you got to make it like physical. Like when you go open the door.
Like the
I thought you were talking like
that's for quitting, but like physical,
Yeah.
how like, you know, people who are like alcoholic, they have like chips. So when you have a drink, you like give something away.
Yeah.
So maybe like if you quit nicotine and you don't have it for like X amount of time, you like have something.
Yeah.
And then once you do nicotine, then you got to lose that thing. So it could be something like, I don't know, like a Nintendo Switch. Buy yourself a Nintendo Switch. Once you like keep using it, and then like once you like fuck up and like use nicotine again, then you gotta like put it in the lock. You can't use
Maybe.
it.
I think for me, it's like I just can do it. I just know I can quit it. Like, because I don't need it. I've gone 3 months without it and been like, whatever. I forgot that I even do that. Like, I think I can quit things pretty easily. I think it's just, it's the reaction to things. You know how it's like, what is it? Like, you're not, I don't know. You're pretty much how you respond to things. Like, it's like the emotional control. Let's say I had a bad day, a bad weekend. Say me and my girlfriend got in a fight. My mom was yelling at me, blah, 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 blah. All this shit. Say all this shit just comes raining down. Then I'm like driving home. I'm like, fuck, I got to go fucking 7-Eleven and pay the 7-Eleven guy a visit and ask for some nicotine. And then I go home and I have a whole night where I'm like, I'm just going to listen to some music and just throw some zins in and yeah.
With the African shiggies?
Huh?
The African shiggies?
The African what?
Shiggies? The zins?
The zins. Like, the white ones, yeah.
Like African shiggies.
Is that what it's called?
That's what they call them on TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Dude, that's crazy.
But no, I know what you mean. The thing about that, the whole like, I know I can quit, because I have that mentality too. I'm not really addicted to anything besides maybe sex. Like, I'm probably addicted to sex.
You
but
think
like,
that's your crutch?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, with those addictions, like, although I'm not addicted to like other things, I noticed that one addiction can lead to another, and it's like, the power of being able to say no is like, I can quit whenever like I want. Like, so unlike him, like he was like overweight most of his life. I was mostly skinny my whole life.
Wow.
And I gained a lot of weight, and I gained a lot of weight because I was like, I can fucking lose that shit whenever I want. But then again, I was fucking in a relationship and I gained weight and I literally just stayed like basically overweight for 4 or 5 years. And now it's taken a long time to get back down. Because I was so confident I could just I could turn on this whenever I want. I could literally start going to the gym.
I think it's definitely a dangerous mindset.
Yeah, because it's like you are putting more faith in yourself rather than putting into like a higher power or something that's constant. I think as like humans, we're so inconsistent, constantly just inconsistent. There's nothing consistent about us. Like we make mistakes. We learn from the mistakes and then we make the mistakes again.
Yeah,
because we're so confident. Like, I've done it before, I can do it again. And it's like, okay, but
and that's that opening a door thing.
Exactly, because then you open and you're like, I know how I can close this shit. But it's like, bro, you closed a fucking hard door to close. You gotta keep that shit shut,
right?
Because
which is harder now.
Exactly, and it's only to get harder.
Like if you do heroin once,
yeah, bro,
right? That's why you just don't do heroin.
Don't do it,
you know. But it's true. It's I think that's perfectly a great way to sum it up.
Yeah.
Like, is there a door that you guys have opened?
Nicotine for me recently.
Nicotine for you?
Yeah. Like we went to Colombia and everyone smokes out there, and like I used to only smoke like I'd say like super socially. So it's like I had to be fucked up and then see someone with a cigarette, I'd be like, let me get one, please, and then that's
that
it.
makes sense.
It was chill. Like I would maybe once every 3 months I'd smoke something, like maybe. And then we went to Colombia. Even before Colombia, like we went to Coachella, and then I partaked in some activities, and in those activities it convinced me that cigarettes were fire, and I smoked nearly a whole pack. But then I quit for like a long time. We went to Colombia and I was partying and I was like, yo, these things are hitting, because as I'm walking I could just smoke a cigarette. Now it's like, now I'm trying to close that door, and I'm realizing it's like, oh shit, this is a lot tougher than I thought, because now it's like, all right, if I don't have cigarettes because you have to smoke it outside most of the time, I have access to a vape now. Yep. It's like, oh fuck.
It's just everywhere now. Like
it's yeah.
Everyone got it.
I think a good way to describe it is you can close the door, but it'll never be locked again.
Yeah, you have to just choose not to open it.
Just choose not to open it again.
And the vapes are fucking tough because there's a fucking community. Like motherfuckers be like trading vapes. Like, oh, I got this flavor, and it's like, oh fuck. Like
people trade vapes.
Yeah, they don't trade like keeping it. It's like, ooh, can I try that flavor?
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like if I have this like sunshine icy from Pebble, and they're like, oh, but I got this cool mint. I'm like, man, I love cool mint. Let me try that.
That's wild.
And you know what I'm saying? It's just like becomes a fucking like a way of also talking and bonding.
I don't
for
like
a bit.
inhaling. I like trying new flavors of everything. I'm that way with food, with literally anything. I want to try all the flavors. I tried all the flavors of Prime.
And fucking Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, Pop-Tarts. I've tried all the Pop-Tart flavors, all the Ben & Jerry's flavors. I'm gonna do it and try
connoisseur.
all of it. Yeah, someone literally just called me a Ben & Jerry's connoisseur the other day. We have an inside joke about it. But yeah, no. I'm big on trying all of them. It's a little OCD like even. I used to like rank them and stuff. But what were we fucking saying?
The doors.
doors
Yeah, nicotine was for mine recently. You have a door that you've opened?
I'd say it was just eating unhealthy again. After I did like 100 days like hard for the video.
Oh yeah.
And I quit.
Like a 75 hard is that? But you did 100?
No, he did 100 though.
I did 100 days like transformation. So I quit like women. I quit alcohol.
Quit what?
Women.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Dude, Dad didn't drink. That was surprising me.
I went to like Miami clubs and I'll just be drinking water and I'll still be like paying my portion for the table. So it was like
that's pretty sick, dude. That's real discipline right there.
Oh yeah, I like stacking disciplines. For me, it was like the harder it is, it's like the harder it is to open that door.
Yeah.
Like the more you sacrifice. Like if I were to, like just paying to drink water and not drinking, it's like I'm already like this much in.
Yeah.
For me to like just
don't you
drink
feel
the next
good though
day.
once you've done it?
Oh yeah,
like you feel so good about yourself.
I feel like a little bit better than like not other people, but then like my previous self.
Yeah.
And then it's also like that's how much more invested I'm in. It's like I've like now I'm investing financially to not drink. So now I'm not gonna like drink like a little sip like tomorrow because like I already paid like $200 just to drink water, not drink.
Wow.
Let's see. I quit like fast food, but after all that, I was like, I'm going out all the time and I'm just drinking water. Like I wanted to do something. And then similar, I started like vaping to like do it because like it was like 0 calories. I just wanted something to like socially just to like do, because it was like I was going to the club and I was just like sober.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have fun though?
Yeah, I had fun.
Okay.
But then I was like, all right, I'm not really trying to go to the club all the
reward
time.
Yourself with like, oh, I'm gonna go get a cheeseburger now. Like I did that shit.
Yeah. So I did like 100 days hard, and then I did 100 days soft.
Oh.
And then that's
how you didn't go back to what you were. You're still
no.
way.
If I did, I would have been like depressed.
That would have sucked, dude.
Yeah.
But I think that's the problem. Is just like I think what I realized for myself at least is like I said, like those. I actually don't even know if it's like opening a door again. It's just kind of like bad habits again, like your old bad. Well, I guess it is opening a door. It's like you just go back to your bad habits when you're not doing your good ones.
Yeah.
It's like something Liam has said is like you either grow or decay pretty much. Yeah. And it's like you're either growing because we're all in decay always. So if we're not growing, then we're dying.
Yeah.
We're just decaying. So it's like I've realized if I'm not waking up before 10 a.m., which I know that's still late, but like I will sleep till 2 sometimes and stay up till like 7 a.m., but it's like
I used to do that.
If I go to bed like early, wake up early-ish, and then I can go to the cold plunge, I do my workout, I do all my good habits, I'm eating better, I have a good balance between friend relationships and work and everything. Once I'm like doing the good habits, then it's like I feel good. And then it just takes like one bad habit, dude. Like one weekend of not doing the good ones, and it's like then I'll do nicotine, I'll sit down, I'll beat off to some fucking weird smelling porn.
A vice smelling porn.
I don't know. It's just like I'll
just go on a vice retreat.
Yeah. So it's just once you stop doing it is when it starts. I don't know, but it's like temptation's always there. I think it's a very human thing. Yeah.
One thing I'm worried about is that like I noticed that like my standard for in LA, because like when I moved to LA, my life changed tremendously, mostly for the better. So I noticed that my standard in LA is that like I set my alarm so I don't wake up too late. Like so not 10 a.m. is like my limit. It's like, all right, if I'm waking up at 11, I'm like being fucking lazy.
Yeah.
But I've noticed that whenever I go back home to New York, it's like I don't put an alarm. I kind of like basically give myself a break because I'm like on vacation. I'm taking a break, but I still work and whatnot. Also, when I was like out in Colombia or Brazil or wherever we're traveling to, like I noticed I don't really put alarms if I don't need to. But that's something I definitely gotta change. Like just because I'm somewhere else doesn't mean I gotta stop working on myself.
Yeah,
that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, I think the constant discipline and constant work is the hardest. Because sometimes I do want to just sit down and watch Breaking Bad and eat an entire pizza. Yeah, but it's like not letting it bleed into the next day. Yeah, I don't know.
Surprisingly, video games I've been able to like really push away.
Yeah, I don't really like video games. I never did though.
I fucking was obsessed with video games, bro. Yeah. I was obsessed with them.
Up all night playing video games.
Yeah. Oh, dude. We would fucking break night playing fucking Don't Starve
Sunrise.
Together or like
That's
Rust.
crazy. Oh, both of you guys?
Yeah.
You liked video games?
We love
too?
the
Oh, yeah.
co-op like survivor games
Damn.
where like you got like 3 weeks of grass, you can make a little fucking fire type shit.
That's wild.
Like-
Like wake up on the beach naked with a rock, and then you work up to like
Having
like, a base and
yeah,
guns.
weapons and shit.
But you guys are like sitting there.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
In the comfort
It
of
was
your own home.
intense,
Well,
dude.
this guy.
Cause
That's
like,
crazy.
cause like the high moments were literally like dopamine explosions,
Yeah.
like murdering a dude with a rock because you guys were like communicating is the most fucking hilarious
I
thing.
swear
ever.
it was more rush than porn or anything.
Yeah,
Damn,
bro,
like,
literally.
Just being like at home, like being able to talk to all your boys and playing a game is just. I don't
Dude,
know.
Hella
now
addictive.
Not a lot
imagine
beats it.
video game porn on the other screen. Even better.
But no, that's why
crazy.
like we pushed away video games, and then I feel like now like that dopamine rush is like seeing success in like the real
Yeah.
world, like business.
Dude, it's
Like
so
a real
much
world
better,
W
too.
is like way harder. Like the I think the amount of screaming we done whenever we landed like a contract with like a new client's like man,
Yeah.
that's like fucking coke on crack.
Is that how you were with me?
What do you mean with you? Like
Am I on a contract with you?
no, you haven't signed nothing, man.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I was like, oh.
Don't worry,
yeah.
you on the
Yeah,
way.
okay, cool.
We
Sick.
like marinating the
Hell
chicken.
yeah.
you
Oh,
know,
we're
it's-
like testing it out right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
once the
cool,
chicken's
cool,
marinated, we put it on the grill. You like give you a little taste. You like
That's
him. Like here's the fucking rest
Give
of
it to the
it.
customer.
cool. That's great. So how do you guys know each other from the start?
Because
you said you played video games
middle
together.
school.
Oh, so you're from New York,
Yeah.
Yes.
where you're from.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
from New
Where
York.
in New
We
York?
grew up
is-
like
The
few minutes
Bronx?
away.
Yeah, nah.
Your apartment would be empty if it
Yeah,
was
for
from the
real.
Bronx.
Yeah. Y'all would be like filming this podcast, and you'd wake up the next morning. The rest of the podcast
Yeah.
equipment is gone.
Like nice equipment.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nice stuff you got here. Would be a shame if you lost it.
I'm surprised.
How we meet? We
That-
met like freaking just playing
Handball.
Handball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was handball?
So
Baseball?
No. It's like tennis,
but like
but
with the
you're
wall.
using your hands as a racket, and there's a wall.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that's like a very New York thing.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's other states that do it,
How
but just
old were you
very
guys?
less, like
we
a
were
lot less.
like 15, 16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We were like,
I was
think
imagining you
starting
guys
high
like
school.
kids playing handball.
Oh,
Basically kids though, like in
Yeah.
high school.
it's a
Oh
big New
yeah,
York thing.
yeah. I guess 15. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember
Damn.
I was just playing with one of our mutual friends at the time. Well, technically he was my friend, but like Gabe was.
I invaded the front group.
Yeah, he literally did. So he was just like, "Hey, can I play triangle with you guys?" Triangle is basically like when you all play free for all. Like think of it as 21 in
Okay.
basketball.
Mm-hmm.
So we were playing, and he was really good. Like he could play with both hands. Like at
That's
the time, that's like,
wild.
whoa, this guy can play with both hands. Like ambidextrous. It's like again like in basketball, like
That's
being able to
wild.
lay up with your left hand for your right hand
Yeah,
down.
that's
now.
true. Layup, I can't lay up.
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure
Or
with
like
left hand,
being able to do it, like shoot with your left hand or
or like
something.
golf with your left hand.
Yeah.
Sounds
Imagine
crazy,
being
bro.
ambidextrous in
Yeah.
any sport is just like a huge positive.
Yeah.
So at the time, I was like,
busting
damn.
him with my opposite hand.
Yeah, so he was really good, and like everything in life, if I like anything, I fucking go 1,000,000%. I become obsessed with it. So I was obsessed with fucking handball, like watching recordings of like people playing it, like the tournament or something
Yeah.
online on YouTube, so I can learn how to serve, how to play. So I was like, oh man, teach me, be my mentor. So he's like, I got you. So then we ended up becoming boys, and then I think over time. There was like a time where we didn't see him. Like he just kind of like left the friend group.
Yeah.
He was like
Damn. It was a girl, wasn't it?
I don't even remember what it was.
What was it? I
I don't know.
forgot.
We just drifted apart. Like it just
yeah,
happens.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then the next time I see him, we're like, I think it's coming up on college at this point, and the man is skinny as shit. We just texted him
Yeah.
random like, "Yo, come play basketball."
I was
with
like
us."
200 pounds when I was like 15. And that was like the first crazy weight loss. And then over
Damn.
the summer, I lost like 50 pounds.
Wow.
Bro,
Yeah.
like he was like skinny, bro. Like I like mad skinny. And so
That's wild.
we ended up going to the same college. I transferred over to like the college that we ended up graduating from. He also transferred. I joined a frat.
I
and
didn't
then
know that.
and then like we had our friend group. I got one of my other boys to join the frat, and then he was like, "Oh, why don't you rush me into the frat?" I was like, "All right, yeah." And I told my boy, I was like, "Hey, rush him into the frat." So then we got close again after that, and then at that point we just remained close.
What college did you go to?
Queens College is like a local college.
For what? Because now you guys have a business together.
Dead ass, nothing. That college did nothing besides make
Take your money.
friends. That's it.
Okay. That's the only thing I want to go to college for. I didn't go to college, and sometimes I get sad about it. But it's mostly I just wanted to go because I'm like, oh, like the parties, like
Yeah, yeah.
I saw Zac Efron like partying on the screen.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
just
yeah.
like
Ours
what
wasn't that
people show
cool.
you. I don't know.
Yeah,
like-
ours wasn't that cool. I mean,
Or, like-
you fuck some girls and you're like, oh, that was cool, but that was it.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
think that's part of like what I wanted to do in college is like, oh, like I want to like fuck girls and this and that. But also at the time in college, I wouldn't have fucked any girls because I was like, no,
Yeah, it
no,
was-
I don't want to have sex.
Yeah. I think
I got a lot of head though.
So much head.
I got head like a lot, but I never had sex.
what was I gonna say? Oh, so the only thing that was kind of good about like college, I'd say, was the fraternity. Like, gave me a false sense of confidence. So I was able to kind of like get good in playing the field. But again, it was false sense because it's like shooting fucking fish in a barrel. It's like everyone knows each other, and even if you don't know each other, the frat does this thing where like it breaks down that worriness, the fear to go up to people and start talking to random people.
Yeah.
It's like they do a lot of tasks that make you kind of have to interact with random people. So it was good for that.
That's cool.
But going out of college, I'd say he's just a natural social butterfly, but I'm much more introverted, socially awkward. So it was really tough for me to kind of get out there. And then
I would have never thought that. Like,
yeah,
that you were socially awkward,
well,
not social.
dude, like I mean, you remember when I first moved to LA,
Oh yeah.
bro? Like, talk about the party, how like nervous I was, like this man had to literally force me to get up and made me talk to another dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's like, this is my boy. He's nervous, and he's like, tell him to not be nervous. And then he made me shake his
wild.
hand, and I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy now looking back.
Yeah,
How you are
dude.
now.
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
I wouldn't think that because at the Super Bonsai release party, like I met you like a year and a half ago, and we talked briefly. We talked about like some of your struggles and like relationships and stuff like that with Wu Talk when we were filming and stuff. And then like a year after that was the Super Bonsai release, and I saw you for the first time there since then. And something you said really fucking snapped me out of it. And I think I told you, I was just like, I didn't go out. I didn't go to any parties. So I had like no social life for like a year. I didn't do anything really. And then I was there and you like walked up to me like, Liam, like you were drunk. You were drunk,
Oh, I
but you were like,
remember
Liam, oh my God, dude, I'm so happy you're here. Like, I love you, this and that. And then you're like, dude, like, and I kind of told you like, damn, I'm like kind of struggling with like my views and my videos. I don't really know what to do. I don't know what I want to do. And you're like, dude, what do you mean? Like, no, you have to keep going, bro. Like, I love your stuff. Seriously, like, your content puts a smile on my face. You were just hyping me up like crazy, bro. And I haven't felt that in so long. Just that high of like somebody like really hyping you up. And it snapped me out of it, dude. It really did. I was like, I'm like, he's right, dude. I gotta go hard on this shit, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. And it was dope. So thank you for that.
Good, man. I'm glad that helped, man.
Yeah. And then you invited me to the Wu Talk's or someone's birthday.
My birthday.
Your birthday, yeah.
Yeah.
You
He told me that after he met you, and then we were doing a surprise for him.
Yeah.
And then I remember before Eddie was like, just like random conversation. He was like, "Oh yeah, if I have a birthday, I want to make sure Liam comes."
Yeah, that
Just
was
randomly.
That was
And-
crazy. And then,
then-
Jeremy and Wu Talk were like texted me, and I
Yeah, I
was
told
like,
him to text you.
I was like,
That I have your
no
number.
way. I was like, dang, like they do like me.
Yeah, I was like, I was like,
Oh,
yo,
they want me. They really want me.
I was like, yo, we'll talk. Invite this Liam guy because Eddie keeps talking about him.
Because we
then I
didn't
met
even
you
meet
there.
yet. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
It was
wild.
it was definitely a slightly parasocial relationship because at first, like I knew who you were, like I seen like your videos, like the first one I think was like the mint one, and I was like, oh, this guy's crazy. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But then like when I first actually, because it wasn't like the videos that immediately was like making me like, oh, I'm like a big fan. I was just the videos were entertaining for sure. I was like, this is fucking hilarious. Or the other one was the pizza one, like that's the bus.
Oh yeah, the sheesh that's busting. Yeah.
So those like definitely made me laugh, but it was the fact that like on the interview with Under the Influence that I was just like, this guy just wears like his like personality on his sleeve. Like who you are seeing is it's him. Like there's no shame about it.
But that is what like that year that I was talking about, like that I saw you, so much happened in between that, mostly like the OCD crazy shit, dude. It was a dark year. That was rough. But like from the time I met you, like I was still myself, wearing my heart on my sleeve, showing everything. But in that year, I kind of stopped. And I was like, I don't really feel like me. I don't feel like I'm being my personality and this and that. And then what you said like made me be like, oh right, I do remember who I am, right? I'm that guy that he's talking about.
Yeah.
Why haven't I been that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a moment that really got me to be like, okay, I need to fucking be myself again because that guy was cool.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I know you're used to, getting head a lot, so
Yeah.
I was surprised Eddie was like felt that strongly because he doesn't really feel. I
Really?
never see him like talk that much about creators.
Oh,
Usually he be
damn.
hating.
I do be hating.
Usually be
I'm not
hating.
gonna lie, I be hating, bro.
That's crazy.
So I was
I'm
surprised
like,
when he was
fuck
like
that
so
dude.
like moved
That's
and
dope.
stuff
Yeah,
like
man.
the context. Like okay, his stuff must
Damn.
be
Oh,
like.
you know what?
Well, he was
Also-
sucking me off, and I just sucked him off right back.
I had
so.
to. I was
Yeah.
fondling
Return the
the
favor.
balls.
Yeah.
I was doing a little.
You open my door, I open yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's also the way that like all right, so I know that like creators don't need to treat, I'd say, like regular individuals a certain way. Like no one has a responsibility to treat you a certain way. If they don't like you, they like you, whatever. But I definitely think moving to LA, I got a lot of sense of the LA life people who are just influenced and do not care about who you are unless you can provide them something.
Like transactional.
Exactly, super
Yeah.
transactional.
People
Now,
are more like, if you can't help me, like, or like in the first beginning conversations, they'll like try to see how can this person help me,
yeah,
or
It's weird, yeah.
I-
Well, I think that's the LA. It's also like kind of big city in general.
yes, I
It's-
think it's translated differently in other cities. Like in
Right.
New York, it's very obvious. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, what can you do for me? Okay, bye. So
Yeah.
it's not as rude because
Yeah.
it's like very straightforward and very blunt. Whereas here, it's a little bit more subtle, so it pisses me off a little bit more.
I kind of view it the opposite of where it's more rude in New York because
Re-
they're,
okay.
because they're straightforward.
Okay,
It's
okay.
like at least be fake about it.
Okay,
Because I feel
But
like
I've
New
been
York,
in
it's
LA
like-
too long to where like I'm like I know this guy's a fucking fake fraud bullshitter. Like
Yeah.
I know he doesn't really give a fuck about me.
But New York will like tell
You know.
tell it to your face. Like
Exactly.
here, like you don't know if someone
But
is
that
like,
one hurts
pretending
me.
to be your friend. To be,
Look,
maybe
don't-
that's why, because
don't tell me
you're from Ohio.
Yeah, I'm
So
from
being
Ohio,
from New
yeah.
York, like we like that. It's like
Yeah.
just tell me what the fuck you want, so I can know
Yeah.
if I need to move on. You
Yeah.
know?
let's cut the
And
shit.
That's the difference between
Exactly.
New York and LA. But both of them to me, I'm like I just don't. I was saying the other day, I'm like maybe I don't like big city people.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm not
Maybe.
into because I feel like
you don't fuck with us.
it is a
Yeah.
little selfish in a way, you know. I don't know. It's like when I went back to Ohio, people are just like, some people still. I think everywhere people just want you for something sometimes, but maybe it's because I'm from Ohio. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what it is,
I think it's
honestly.
like suburban west, like
Yes.
Midwestern towns are a little more like they don't care about like, oh, you have this and that. What can you get for me? They're like,
They're like,
sit
you wanna
down and
chat?
eat. Yeah, sit down and eat my casserole.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like,
That's what comes with like the fast-paced lifestyle
Yeah.
stuff. You know, like when things are slow, like people are like down to hang out and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And that's how like we were back then when we weren't younger. But
Yeah,
now
me
when you
too.
feel just kind of like pressure to like go fast and go whatever, you're kind of like, it's easier to be selfish or
Yeah.
like being selfish kind of,
Yeah, I try really hard not to be selfish because I think even like with this podcast, like I invite people on. I'm like, fuck, I haven't seen them in a while. And they're coming on the podcast and then we're talking like, I feel like I want to hang out with them too, but like, fuck, I got to do this and that. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I
that's
always
not
feel bad about
Yeah,
that.
I mean, again, I think that's just like the Ohio in you, honestly.
Probably.
Yeah. But anyway, so the point I was trying to make was that like that I noticed that when I moved here, it was the fakeness, and I hate this when I meet anybody and they're just like skimpy with the dap, like, oh, what's up, like let's say
yeah.
Wu Talk was like, yo, this is my boy, right?
Yeah.
If they don't look me in the eye and they're just like, oh, what's up, or try to not like interact with me,
Yeah.
I fucking despise that.
Yeah.
So I noticed that with a lot of creators.
Uh-huh.
I didn't notice that with you. Like I felt
Yeah.
like you were just like, I don't give a fuck if you have 2 followers, 2 million. Like
Yeah.
you
No,
just-
well,
Yeah.
dude, like the first day we talked about some really fucking crazy deep shit.
Yeah.
Like about your really like deep struggles, which I don't know if you want to share online at all. But I remember it was something like,
I'm gonna share for you.
dude, it was like we were talking about sex and stuff and
Yeah.
like your struggles with like sexual addiction.
Yeah.
And it was like you went into a very dark place.
Yep.
And I almost got to that place. And I remember texting you one time, like, what's that about? But then I thought to myself, I'm like, no, you can't open those doors.
Yeah,
You can't open those
no,
doors,
no.
you know?
Yep.
But yeah. But we talked about some serious shit. So
Yep. He
we
knows,
just-
by the way, but
He knows?
definitely should not say.
yeah, no, probably not.
Yeah.
But no, it was, I'm glad you got out of that though, right?
Yeah,
You
no,
haven't
yeah,
done that, in a
that
while.
was no, dude,
Yeah,
that was a hard door to close.
Yeah.
Um,
Dude, I bet that Dude, it's a hard door not to open. It's a hard door not to open, but
No more
Yeah.
tentacles.
yeah,
Yeah.
no more tentacle shit. Yeah, that's what it is. No more putting tentacles in his ass and riding it. Yeah. Dude, I would do almost anything. I think.
Word.
But actually, like
Wait,
I'll do almost anything. I'll do anything except for like a few things.
Once.
Like 2 or 3 times.
Two or
Because
3 times is
the first
great.
time you're kind of like, I don't like, you're kind of biased. Like, I'm not gonna like this.
You get your butt eaten?
And then yeah, I've had my ass eaten for sure.
Mm.
You
Several
get your
times.
butt eaten?
Once.
How you liked it? I didn't even have to ask him. He was like, "Oh yeah."
I don't know. I was like drunk and then it just kind of just happened. I didn't like it.
Oh, you're like drunk, unshowered,
Nah,
and she ate it?
Yeah, I was surprised.
Oh hell no, bro!
Oh.
You gotta like shower, let it dry a little bit, and then
Yeah, I wouldn't let a girl eat my ass unless I'm showered. I'll eat a girl's ass if she's not showered. But that's different. It's a girl butt.
Sober, I would never. I would be showered and prepped.
You're not supposed to. Like, you can eat a girl butt unshowered, but you can't eat a guy butt unshowered.
I don't know how she did it, but
So-
yeah, shout out her. But
Yeah,
me,
shout out to her.
man, that shit got me going like, ooh. I was like, oh my.
grabbing the sheets.
So you've had it?
Yeah, I was grabbing the
that's
sheets. I
crazy.
was like, ooh, now I understand why they like grab sheets because I was like, fuck.
That's wild. Dude, I like it. It's I think it should be maybe not. I don't want to say it should be normalized.
No. That's a special occasion. It's a
Yeah,
special
it's a
occasion.
special occasion.
Keep it a
for
secret.
sure.
Yeah.
But dude, I'll eat ass. Like, I'll eat ass every day. I don't care.
I definitely again special occasion.
Special occasion.
Special occasion.
Yeah, but I'll pretty much do almost anything. I think I wouldn't do
crazy.
animal stuff. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh,
Animal's a big no.
What's your rights purity score?
Huh?
What's your rights
Oh,
purity
I think
score?
it's like a 99 or something.
Huh?
Oh wait.
No,
Oh
it's
no,
like
that's my BDSM kink
Okay.
test is like
I'm
99 everything or
I'm
something.
dead.
But I don't know, dude.
99
I just,
everything on the BDSM test?
yeah,
That's
something like
crazy.
that. Well,
I've
because
never
I'll
seen
try
that.
anything. Well, not 99 everything, but a lot of them were like 99. But
Damn.
for me, I think it's like, I don't know. I view sex so different now, where it's like, I don't want to go. I truthfully, I don't want to go out and like just fuck a bunch of bitches anymore. That's not something
Yeah.
I want to do. I think it's like, if I did it once, I'd be like, oh, I feel gross and empty, and I don't know. Like, I just don't think it's something I would want to do. Like, go out and just like have sex with random girls. But with somebody, I don't know. I think, imagine going out and fucking a bunch of girls like with the girl that you love, though. Would that be different?
I don't think I could do that. See,
I don't think I could do it either.
I don't think I
though.
could do that because like that's one of those doors that like
You don't want to open.
I don't
Yeah.
want to open
Because
now,
then she's allowed to do it too.
yeah. Not to say that
You don't
again.
want-
There might be
yeah.
other people who are cool with that, but like for me, like I don't know. I think I'm too traditional. I like monogamy. I like it's just me and her, and I think what makes it special is that if you're trying to keep it fresh and interesting. And it doesn't always necessarily need to be kinks in the bathroom.
Yeah.
In the bedroom.
Whoa.
In the bedroom. You could also do other things to just spice up the relationship in general, so
That's
it's
true.
not boring.
I agree. But I think
yeah.
opening it up like that could just lead to so many problems.
Yeah,
And it's just not worth
exactly.
throwing the relationship away. And also, I think it could just like change how the relationship is in your mind. Like, if it's not that close traditional monogamous thing,
Yeah.
I think it could feel less special.
Yeah.
Like a less special thing, less pure, I guess. Like, could feel like tainted once you've gone out and fucked a bunch of girls with your girl, and she's just sitting there like, oh, I've seen my boyfriend have sex with all these people. It's
Yeah,
just,
you
I think it would
can't-
just like tainted.
you can't
but,
unsee it.
yeah.
Yeah, so I can't do that personally.
Yeah.
What about you? You could do that?
Yeah.
You one
What about
one
animals? Could you?
Huh?
Yeah.
I could have one, yeah.
Animal? But no. What's the rice purity test? What is that? It's like how many
You
things you've
could
done.
explain it way better than I can.
Yeah, the rights purity test is pretty much the lower your score is, the more non-wholesome you are.
Okay.
So there's like
Well-
hand holding, kissing, and then there's
Oh.
like getting arrested, doing drugs,
Okay.
having sex in public, X amount of things, and then it goes down even to like bestiality. So if there's like people with like a 1 or 2, you're like, yeah, you probably fucked a dog. But like average, I'd say is like 15 to like 30 is like, okay, this person has experienced a good amount of like sex life.
I don't
And then
know.
if
I
you're
gotta
like
take
above
that now.
50,
I don't know. I want to do a lot of sexual things, but I think it'd be sick to do them with one person.
yeah.
Like, I think if I was able to do a bunch of cool kinky shit with one person, like everything, except obviously those few that I won't do. I won't do poop. I don't think I could do poop.
I can't do
Poop and animals is a big no.
When I was in the deepest, darkest hole, I was like, I would take a dump on that shorty's chest. Like
Oh
that
my
was like,
Well,
I was like getting to that point where it's just like, yeah.
hey,
It was like,
I will say, like, if I love a girl enough, I'll let her poop on my chest.
That's nuts.
I'm just saying, like,
That's nuts.
well,
Nuts.
I'm saying, well, I'm not saying like I want it. I'm saying like I don't even want anything to do with poop and sex, but I'm the kind
If
of
she's
person.
begging for it, you'd be like,
Yeah,
sure,
if
babe.
if I'm the kind of person in a relationship, like I will pretty much do anything for the person.
I think
where
I'd
it's
start
like,
dying laughing.
yeah, probably. But it's like
Oh.
I kind of will do almost anything for the person. It's like if she's really into it sexually, you're like, I just want to shit on your chest. I'd be like, fuck, man, like if she'll do anything for me in like anything sexual, I want if she'll like let me do anal, if she'll let me do this, if she'll eat my ass and bend me over and stroke up in the back or something.
Or rusty trombone.
Yeah, like if she will give me everything, I'm the type of person where I will reciprocate that, and I'll be like, okay, if you're into it, let's try it.
I don't know.
You a better man than me, man.
Would you take a bullet for somebody? For that good person?
Fuck no, no. No, I don't know. I think. Well, also, I also want to think. I said this the other day. I think I want to live longer than my spouse.
Yeah, same.
Just because
Really?
a lot of people are the opposite, but I kind of want to. I don't know. I think I feed off of sadness sometimes, where I think it is like an addictive thing, like Gautier said, and someone you used to know, like you can be addicted to a certain kind of sadness. Yeah, but I think I just have this vision of me just like looking at the mountain range in an old like rundown cabin on a rocking chair and like a beagle or a basset hound or something with like a shotgun here and my morning coffee, listening to John Denver and just like all by myself in this rocking chair on my last like 2 years of life. And I'm just remembering my wife.
Yeah, this man just like basically described a walk to remember, but like 30 years into the future.
Yeah.
You ever see that movie?
Never.
No. It's like a super like it's not Disney, but it's like super Disney, where basically I'm gonna spoil it. Like, girl is dying. He's a bad dude. Like not a bad dude. He's like a bad boy, and then turns good, falls in love with her, turns into like religion, and then really like she dies because of cancer, and then
Sounds like kind of like how I want my life to go.
yeah, it's just like he like goes from like bad boy to good guy, and then fucking doing all this shit, and like when she dies, he's just like, yeah, I'll always remember her, and like
Yeah, I
just
don't
basically
know.
stays loving her for the rest of
I
his
just
life.
don't know what's worse. I think like I don't know. I just don't want to die. I don't want
Same.
to die. I'm like so scared of that shit.
You should read Tuesdays with Maury.
Dude, oh
What?
my
Why?
god. That's crazy, bro. You just threw me back to like one of like the most life-changing parts of my
Yeah,
entire life.
that fucking book changed my life. It was the first time where I was just like thinking in a different way. I was like, huh, like
Yeah.
there's this man who's literally so scared of death, and then once he accepted it, he didn't, and
Yeah.
bro, that was just it was like fucking Goodwill Hunting, but like in a book,
Yeah.
basically.
Dude, my teacher 11th grade read this book to us, and we read the book Tuesdays with Maury,
It
and
was the first book I actually read.
yeah.
Like I was deadass going through all the school's spark notesing everything. I didn't read
That's
Animal
crazy.
Farm. Fuck that shit. I didn't read Great Gatsby. Like I don't know.
I didn't read
I
that
can't
either.
remember the other books.
I read The Outsiders. That was sick.
You know, bro, middle school, there's sorry to get off topic, but like in middle school, we had this rule where we had to read 30 equal numbers of books. So like, in the sense of equal is like some books are tougher, so they may count as 4. Other books are so easy they count as 1. So you had to read 30 by the end of the year. And you had to give a report for every book you read. I spark notes I didn't read one fucking book. I didn't read one book until high school, and that was
That's
the book.
nuts.
I was so disinterested. I was like, this
Dude,
is
but
not
Tuesdays
teaching
with
shit.
Maury was great.
Changed my life. It was the
Mr.
first book I read.
Fitzgerald, like, shout out to him. I got to have him on the podcast and talk about Tuesdays with Maury. But I was so depressed, dude, at this time in 11th grade. I was so sad. And he read this book to us. And I remember that book, like, I don't even remember what it changed. I maybe I should read it again.
You should read it again.
Because I remember it changed a lot in me to the point where I'd, like, stop being depressed because of that book. And that teacher really helped me mentally. He also told me I was happy. And I was like, I don't think he knows how sad I am.
Yeah.
What's it about?
I think so. If I'm not mistaken, the main or the person that's writing the book is writing it about his professor. This professor really like changed his life like during this time of I think it was like a draft, right?
Yeah.
And long story short, he writes to the student, or somehow they get connected again. But when they do get connected, basically the professor is dying from ALS. I forgot what
right, it's ALS.
Yeah, I forgot what the disease or what it does exactly, but he's dying anyways. And so he starts spending his Tuesdays with him, hence Tuesdays with Maury. And he basically gets to learn about death, life, all the lessons like the professor had learned throughout his life. And again, like he was really scared to death because it was starting to become really difficult to breathe. There was times where there was like no function, or like, you know how we breathe naturally, there's no thought behind it. Like he had to concentrate on breathing.
Think about breathing. I've had to do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. There's sometimes I get so anxious to where I'll throw up.
Damn.
The past year's the first time it happened. Dude, that fucking OCD shit was no joke. There's points where I threw up in a barbecue place's bathroom down the street. It was bad. But no, there's times where like I'll be like thinking about breathing, and I'll be like, what are you doing? Like, breathe. And I'll be like, what the fuck? Like, why did I do that? Like, how did I not know how to do that? Like,
Anxiety a bitch, man.
yeah. But have you guys ever sucked breast milk out of a titty?
Yeah, when I was younger.
Besides that?
I mean,
No.
I think technically,
Really?
but I don't want to get into it because it's not. I don't want to. I feel bad for the person.
Oh, okay.
One of my exes. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And she definitely did not like the fact that I was like. She wasn't pregnant. It was just like a adverse side effect to like some sort of medication.
I think I have too. I know it was a big abrupt topic change.
You have to?
But no, I have.
Oh.
Like with like a girl, I think I have sucked breast milk out of titty on accident. Like something came out of it. I didn't know what it was. But I wanted it to be abrupt because I have something.
You don't tell me you got titty milk.
I don't have titty milk. But on this show, we like to do something.
What the
Okay.
fuck is this?
We eat something gross.
What the fuck
And
is
these right here are my little Willy Wonka treats, which are breast milk lollipops.
This is nuts.
What? What
And
the fuck?
And I know you guys, you said you're a sex addict. Maybe you'll get into this. You'll start fucking.
Who's breast milk? It's not yours, right?
It's not mine, but I have no idea who's
locally
breast milk this
grown.
is. Does it say locally grown?
No.
Oh,
No. This is transferred from. This comes from Cambodia.
Cambodia breast milk. Can you imagine who donated their breast milk to this?
I don't want to.
Some doors are just better left.
I never thought I would.
Don't open that door.
I can't open mine. Whoops. Sucks.
It smells kind of
I'll
good.
suck on yours.
Hey,
You guys could
Get
suck
your
on the
own.
same one.
that'd be crazy. I'm not doing that.
Are you into that?
What? Sucking
Sharing
Oh,
on?
breast
I
milk
meant like,
lollipops?
are you not into that? Like, are you like grossed out by germs? Like,
No. I
swapping
don't
swab
mind
and
it.
stuff.
But this is breast milk.
This is breast milk.
Oh,
I
it smells
can't open
good.
It smells good, right? Like vanilla.
I must be pussy.
You gotta like twist the bottom back.
I got you, man. Don't worry. We're not gonna let you do this alone.
I like the ring, by the way.
Oh, thank
The
you.
black one. I used
This
to wear rings and
Mm.
chains. Then I stopped. I don't know. I think I stopped being me. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I like it.
I gotta start going crazy again.
I try to pioneer some type of vibes, and now everyone thinks it's Chrome Hearts vibes.
It's pretty sick though. But also the reason I stopped being me is because I stopped covering myself in sauce and doing the crazy stuff. But that's because TikTok kept taking my shit down.
Oh, it's got a little sweat in there.
A little sweat.
Oh, yippee!
You ready to try breast milk for the first time since
It smells good.
The last time you had
I'm
it?
not hating. It's like
Since yesterday.
vanilla, a little bit of cinnamon in there.
And also, there was a scene in Tuesday with Maury where they all licked breast milk.
What are you doing?
Hey, a little bad boy.
So
You
many,
just bit the shit out of it.
so how many people have you guys had sex with? Do you believe in God? Let's ask the real questions here. No, I'm kidding. I'm trying to get into God more though, which is why my views on sex have changed.
Are we going for it?
Well, I think it is a lot more
Breast
special.
milk.
Should we,
Yeah,
should
let's
we
try
like
it.
tap it?
Should we cheers breast milk?
Breast milk.
Oh, it's like a bunch of marbles.
Oh, tastes bad.
All right, now how far can you get it back?
Hey, I will throw up here. Oh nah.
Where'd it go?
Oh nah. Yo.
No, I used to do this. I used to do this thing in high school where I was like the class clown, and now I'm realizing people were probably laughing at me, not with me.
Oh, dude.
But like I would just like make people laugh, and I felt like, oh, these people like me. I made them laugh. Oh, there you go.
Yo. Okay.
I cheated.
Oh. I did some fucked up stuff in high school.
But dude, at the lunch table,
Yeah, you would go crazy
I would
in
get
jail.
the Bosco sticks. I'd go crazy in jail.
You'd be a commodity.
Dude, my ass too. My ass is huge. I took a picture of my ass today from the back just to see what it looked like. I was like, I'd fuck me. I'd fuck my butt.
There goes Walter White. That thick boy.
This is I don't know.
Yeah, that's
how
how
I feel about
I'd
this.
save myself from this. This is pretty good,
Yummy.
right?
Good.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know. Just
Definitely can't finish this.
I'm a very picky eater, so like just the idea of something.
I knew you were
like
a
if
picky
you
eater.
told me it was just like milk, I would have like finished it. But like you told me breast milk, and now I just have breast
it
milk.
came
in my
out
head.
of somebody's titty.
It's fine, bro.
I don't want that.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think actually it's like when you think about it, there's something that's not just milk in there.
Yeah, they
There's
add
a
a shit in
certain
there.
flavor, and it's like
I read the ingredients, so that's why I tried it.
there's an ingredient. There's ingredients.
Yeah. I didn't see breast
What's in
milk.
it?
Sugar, corn syrup, NA flavors. Oh, they definitely got some.
NA flavors.
Yeah.
Not available flavors.
N and A. I don't know what that means. And colors may contain citric acid, sodium citrate.
I gotta wash this down.
I
Salt.
think I'm gonna throw up. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, they got that. They got that number 5 yellow.
But yeah, no, I used to buy Bosco sticks,
What?
like the big cheese-filled Bosco sticks, the
Mhm.
cheese sticks, and I'd get the whole thing down.
Oh no.
I'm gonna leave mine on to the side. I finished mine.
He ate the whole thing. You ate the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Still got it in my teeth.
But no, I knew you guys. I knew both of you guys were picky eaters.
Nah,
Nah, he's not.
I'm not. This
not?
man would
For real?
really- bro. Before, like, he's better, way better now. But
Yeah.
back then, like when we first started getting into ramen, like this
Ramen?
guy was, yeah, he would literally wouldn't finish the bowl because he'd be like, "There's got too many green things," and the green things were green onions,
Stallions.
That's great.
Green
Green onion.
I used to hate avocados.
bro. He's
Avocado.
way better now.
Damn,
He was a chicken tender boy through and through.
that's
Yeah.
wild. And I
just went to
don't
Hawaii,
know.
so-
Wu Talk told me that both of you guys were picky.
No, Utaka eat a butt. I'm not picky. I'd say
So
I'm not
you've
picky
eaten-
because of
you've eaten
Utaka
butt
though.
though.
Huh?
You've
No.
eaten butt.
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like you eat ass, but you don't eat green onion.
No,
No,
that's why.
That's why I don't eat ass. So I can.
I eat butt every so often. So because of that, I will.
Tuesday.
No, not every Tuesday.
Tuesdays with Maury. That's what
Tuesdays
that's
with
about.
Maury.
Eating Maury's ass. This guy who's died
you
from
like that.
ALS. That's crazy.
Oh, you remember that shit from JoJo?
Yeah. What cock you mean?
Would you ever get an anime tattoo? You have an anime tattoo. Both of you. What is it from?
Mine's Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
Which
Mine's
one?
from One Piece.
From One Piece?
Yeah.
Wait, when do you have to be out of here, by the way? Because you have a date,
I should dip soon.
and then you have to leave soon, too.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to hit a few things back to back. I know you guys don't have much time.
I should leave in like 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, we'll probably wrap it up soon.
Mhm.
But yeah, so One Piece is your tattoo?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
This is Kaido from One Piece.
Kaido. Do you guys have a favorite character? I actually have
Right.
never seen One Piece, and
I
I've
fuck
never
with that.
seen.
It's one of the villains.
That's sick.
Yeah, and this is
Who's the guy
From
with the
Pokemon.
hat?
Luffy.
Luffy.
Isn't that like the main guy?
Yeah.
The guy with the hat is crazy.
And
Yeah.
do you like him?
Yeah, Luffy's
Yeah.
cool.
But he's
Luffy's
not your
badass.
Dude, I've never seen One Piece ever. But I do get gifts for people every single time
Damn.
on a podcast.
Yep. It's actually Luffy's booty
the fuck
cheeks.
is-
So this is wrapping paper.
I love this
I got
show.
you guys the
Oh
same.
shit!
Oh.
Oh shit! This is cool.
So
Okay.
I didn't know what to get, but I knew you guys liked One Piece.
I see a little transition in there. He was like in the mirror practicing. So you guys have anime tattoos?
As he asks us the question, he's like, I give no fucks what their answer is. I'm just giving them a gift. Oh, this
and
is
it
hard.
lights up.
It lights up. There's like I got the more expensive one that changes colors.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oh, I did.
Oh, I did though.
So now, after your date tonight, when you take her back, you can be like, "Look what I just got." Look at the wall. Change colors.
I don't know why my dirty ass mind was like, so now you guys gotta give me head. Like, that's like the first thing I thought you were gonna say.
So now you're gonna
3D
take
printed,
one piece of my balls each and put it in your mouth. Suck on it till I come.
Just because you gave me this gift, I'll let it slide.
That was a stretch.
Sick. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. This is fire.
I love the wrapping paper too.
Yeah, the wrapping paper
It's
was.
go crazy.
It's
Kirkland.
it's pure steel.
Yeah.
It's steel wrapping
Fermented
paper.
steel.
Yeah.
Bro, you know, okay, so funny story about tinfoil. I remember when I was young, I used to like
Funny story about what?
tinfoil, aluminum.
Where's this going?
So when I was young, I had like I still have a pretty overactive imagination. But like I remember like I would have like sticks and I would be like, oh, I'm in the jungle and trying to survive and shit, right? So I'd be like, yeah, I'll like throw like the sticks. I get in trouble for my parents for throwing shit. But then I would take like tinfoil and I would pretend like it was like some fucking like a piece of meat that I like killed off of something.
Tinfoil is meat.
It was just like I didn't have a giant like
this,
turkey
like a chicken
leg.
bone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I could
Like
see that.
if I like molded it like this, like you know what I'm saying.
Ah, okay.
So it's like
Yeah.
so and I would literally go like, and I'd bite on it. One time I did it. I like grabbed a bunch of it and I ripped off like 2 teeth. Like
Your teeth
yeah,
came out?
I mean I was young, so I was like my teeth were already like coming out, but like these were not wiggling. These were like still in there pretty firm. But I bit it so hard and it's like layers of fucking foil. So 2 of them came out.
That's one of the craziest ways I've ever heard of somebody losing their teeth.
You definitely got extra time on your test. Huh?
Don't talk to me. What the fuck?
That's nuts.
Oh, well, I'll talk to Liam.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I'll talk
I'm saying
So-
you definitely had extra time.
No.
So
What do you mean no?
What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying you definitely like.
How to eat aluminum foil?
Okay, what
That's
the fuck?
true.
That's overactive imagination.
You probably got like extra 5
you was
minutes.
probably in a small class or some shit, bro. Probably like still learning English midway. What do you call them? ESLs?
ESL?
ASL, idiot.
No,
ALS? That's Tuesdays with Maury.
No.
No, I think it's ASL.
ASL?
ESL? What? Oh,
Huh? Sign language?
yeah, I think ASL is that. ESL is the English something.
Yeah, it's ESL.
So you went from pretending tinfoil, like your imagination went from pretending that you're biting chicken in tinfoil to now imagining like the girls you fucked and smelling them.
Oh, nah. Yeah, I mean, that's how my imagination works.
Fuck.
Word.
Take a bite of some tinfoil.
Oh. It's a titty.
Yeah, you form tinfoil into like a pussy.
Oh, you're. Oh.
Yeah, like
Oh, that's funny.
Oh. Word.
That goes
Can I
hard.
hold it for you?
that. Yeah.
That's nuts.
Okay, I can't do this. This is a podcast, man.
Um,
Keep this away from you.
Well, you're a co-host on podcast now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you want to start doing talking stuff on yours, right? Like, what's your guys' like goal? What's the next goal that you want to get to, and what's like the end goal where you're like, hell yeah, I fucking did that shit.
Yeah. Well, for me, I try not to talk about it too much now because I feel like talking about it makes me feel like I've done it. You know,
okay.
psyching myself out. But long story short, I just want to make content that I don't feel like is corny, and it's more about being creative rather than trying to get recognition. Like the recognition's a plus. Like if I get followers, cool. Being that we do it for other people, like we have an agency that like does this, like we create content for other people. It's how we make money. I figured why not do it for myself because I actually enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just for me.
Make content you're proud of.
Yeah, I make content like because like the content I want to make is like as I said, like talking stuff.
Yeah.
But I've seen some other people do it and I follow them, but it's like sometimes like they sound so corny because it's like they're like very like, oh yeah, that was cool. Like,
Yeah, well, people also now, everything's already been said, it seems, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's like everything's been said, like, in different ways, and I think there's people online that are just preaching the same things over and over and over, and it's like, I don't know. I think it gets redundant to a certain point.
Yeah, it's the delivery of the message.
Yeah, it depends who's saying it too.
Yeah.
But I think that's why we kind of connected is just because like we do talk about deeper things.
Yeah.
You like talking about deeper things too, and it's like, I think you'll be great at it.
Yeah. So for you, the podcast.
Yeah. At least a personal goal for this year, I'd say, is just getting more of myself online. Just because I feel like I do a lot of behind the scenes stuff, but I want to build my personal brand and then just be my own. Like, we help so many creators, but I want to be like a creator and like have my own personal brand. Kind of just like document my life at the same time, teach people at the same time, like be like a role model, just to show people that like you don't have to be anything like special. Just because I feel like I've just been like a normal guy, but then somehow I've like, you know, worked on myself, done a lot of things. So like anybody could come and become something.
It's true.
And I think like long-term goal, I want to have hopefully like 1 million students in some type of life.
1 million students?
Yeah.
Like, as in like,
just
like a
teach.
community of like teaching people about something.
Yeah,
Is
or
there
just
something
at least
specific?
like be able to like teach 1 million people or like have helped 1 million people in terms of like education in like this creator space. Just because like I went to college for like, and I got nothing out of it other than like social life and stuff. But it felt like a huge like time block that like was like to waste. Because for me it was like college, and I was not progressing towards like where I'm at now. And then it was like COVID as well. So just like helping, I feel like the new education, you know, not you got to go to college. You just got to go out and do it.
Yeah. Well, both of you guys are kind of on the same grind, kind of like, let's get out from behind the scenes, get in the scenes, be my own, like be a creator and like put myself out there. And both of you guys seem like you want to help people is kind of what the goal is.
I think it's because we both started in the basically in the same areas, just in different platforms. So post college, after the whole frat stuff, he started working with a YouTuber, and then I was kind of just going job to job, looking to become pre-med. He convinced me to give content a try. So I bought a camera. We started filming for like some individuals, and that was a good portfolio. And I started working with a TikToker. So he was working with Jimmy Zhang, and I was working with Wu Tak, Bar Chemistry. Okay. And so it's kind of like two ends, like long form and short form. We kind of knew our stuff, and I think the biggest thing was that like before. So I think for creators, they start creating first most of the time for either for the enjoyment of it or because there's an opportunity to make money. Regardless, money's being made. Whereas I feel like I didn't understand the game, so I did the first thing, easiest thing, which is like make money while learning. So I don't know. I don't want to speak for you, but like maybe that was like the same for you. Either way, though, when the opportunity to create an agency was kind of flung to us, like we took it and we built it, and we realized like this is a lucrative business. It's the creative economy is not going away anytime soon that I can think of. And so now we built the agency, and now we've gotten to the point where we kind of take a step back and don't necessarily need to be in the day-to-day operations. So now we can start focusing on our dream, you know, because now money is no longer, thankfully, as important as it was before.
Yeah, it's tough being a broke content creator.
Exactly.
I was a broke content creator for every year until 2023, really. Like, you know.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's different if you're like 16, 17, you're in high school and like you have all that time, that free time to do it. At 16, 17, I was playing fucking video games. Yeah. You know, so when it really became a career was
killing people with rocks.
Yeah, exactly. when it was an opportunity to actually make it a career, it was like, okay, cool. But now I'm at a much older age, and then you start to doubt yourself and all this stuff. But you look at the new age. With what I loved about TikTok, the way you have TikTok, is that it brought out new age creators, and no longer was a young. Like there's Casey Neistat, but like you know what I'm saying, like one-off creators. It's like but like there's now full. Like literally people who have lived full lives and then became creators. Rest in peace, Lin Jin.
Yeah,
but like,
rest in peace, Lin Jin. Yeah,
Lin Jin literally was like, bro, you look at this woman, way like she has already experienced her whole life. She has had kids and all that, and she just grew like a lot.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay,
She was great at it.
That's what I'm saying. If she could
Yeah.
do it and she has all this
Yeah.
like life to fucking put into the camera, like why can't I?
Right.
Like,
And
what's
also,
my excuse?
if anybody can do it,
Yeah, literally
you
anybody.
can do it too. Like, it's just like if somebody's done something, you also have the same potential to do that as well.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
So that was the beauty of it. It's like it became more tangible because of it. And yeah, so now that's I think that's something
Yeah.
I want to do. I know that's something he wants to do.
Yeah.
So we
And
do that.
as far as the students, is it like, do you mean 1 million subscribers that are listening to, or do you mean 1 million people that are like paying you, or like how would you
Quantify it?
yeah
I guess like a community in a space. Like I kind of want to reinvent like just education in this space.
yeah
It could be like people paying me, but it could just be like somewhere free as
Yeah.
well. Just someone that like
Is it about something specific that you want to educate, or is it
just about like being a creator. Some like more so probably people that are going from like behind the scenes,
Oh,
or like as an
yeah.
editor to becoming like someone a creator themselves, building
Yeah.
their own personal brand. But even if it's like me looking at me back then, you know, I was just like filming videos for
Yeah.
like other people, and then I would just wanted to do things, but then I didn't know how to do it. You know, there's no like school for like creators other than like YouTube and stuff. So just bridging the gap so that more people don't have to like go to college because they don't have anything to do, but maybe they want to be a creator, maybe they want
Yeah.
to do things. So just kind of
I think that's
bridging that gap, saving time,
Yeah.
helping people get to where they want to be sooner. And then just like, I don't know, I've gotten where I'm at helping people, which is like crazy to say because most people like get to where they're at, like being selfish and helping themselves.
I think should be the opposite though.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I notice the more people, I think the more you give, the more you receive naturally.
Yeah.
I think it's just like the way the world works is like, well, it's like the story of the giving tree. It's like he just gave and gave and gave and gave,
yeah.
and he was happy.
So
The
that's
tree
pretty
was
much like
just
what I'm
happy
trying
to
to teach.
give, and it's just
Yeah.
like if you give to the world, it'll give back in some way.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean the people you're giving to will give you back directly, but you
Yeah.
shouldn't give to receive. Like you're just gonna give, and it's just naturally gonna be there. And I think
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Because for me, like a world where everyone's just giving is just like a better place.
Yeah.
So
So
that's
that's also
why-
just cycling.
Paying
Like
it
everybody's just like, yeah, everybody's just like happy or feeling good. And I don't know. I think giving is one of the best things you can do in life for
Yep.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I know you guys could get out of here. So I think we'll probably end it there unless you
Yeah.
guys want to talk about more titty milk sucking and all that other stuff. So anything else you want to say to the people? You want to shout out you guys' pages? You guys have anything coming up that you want to let people know about?
So give it.
Yeah, I just wanted to give it to you.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Let's see. I mean, follow my socials, Moms Love Gabe on Instagram, and check out the YouTube, Gabe Agsar. You can see a lot of content. I'm trying to be consistent there, putting out things about my personal life, just documenting life that I'm living, self-growth, entertainment, all that stuff. Yeah, and if you need content or anything, Hotline Media is the way to go. That's it.
Eddie Vialta with an extra A at the end. I'll probably just be I don't know when I'm gonna be putting out content. I don't want to put a date just yet.
March.
You know what? Yeah, like fuck it. March. That's a little nerve-wracking, but yeah, let's say March. Hopefully.
One video by March.
Yeah, one video. I could do
Minimum.
one
You
video.
could
by
do
March.
one video
I could
by
do one
March.
video by March. Yeah, but as far as the content, probably like it's a lot of like self work, spirituality, a lot of dating content because I love making mistakes in dating.
You wear a broken heart for Halloween.
Yes. Yeah, it literally was. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, just that. Was there anything that we need?
No.
Any last words of encouragement to the people?
If you did anything good, nobody would know you did anything at all.
That's a good one. You got one?
Do more. I don't know.
Do more.
Do more.
Yeah.
Don't quit.
Give
Don't
more.
quit. Also, you guys have great teeth. I wanted to say that this whole time. I was just
My
looking
shit
at
is
you guys'
fucked,
teeth.
bro.
Your
I
teeth
hate-
are so white.
I hate this shit. I hate this little snaggle tooth.
Oh man, that one sucks though. But the rest are great though.
I can't see it from this side.
But all right, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of
Peace,
course.
peace.
Appreciate you, man.
Sick. you guys ever want to come on again, let me know.
Oh yeah.
For sure.